Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you the tutorial for the blog hop I was on for Stamping Dreams, and the theme is Easter. So I've already done an Easter card, but I'm doing another one. So I've designed this one, used Pineapple Punch, and I'm going to change it up for this one, and I'm going to use Highland Heather, because purple is a colour that is associated with Easter. When you go into churches during Lent, the period leading up to Easter, then everything's covered in purple. So I've gone for purple. You might remember these two cards that I did a few weeks ago. I used Gorgeous Grape on that one. I've decided to go down a tone and go with Highland Heather. So I'm going to make this one again. I have used for this card, I've used the Cross of Hope and the Hold On to Hope dies and stamp set. And I've also got, nearly forgot, the Word Wishes die. So I've got the Happy Easter from the Word Wishes for that, and then I'm layering it on the nested, stitch nested label dies as well. So quite a lot going into this card, but I think it's worth it. Okay, so we've got a standard card base that I use. This is extra thick Whisper White, so it's just cut in half, scored in half, and then I've got a scrap to do that die cutting and a scrap to do that stamping. So we'll get the stamping done first. So I've got that lovely floral going on there. Always think of, because it's spring and the flowers are coming out, so I think that's quite associated with Easter in my head. Yep. So I'm going to just stamp that down on there. There we go. And then that's going to get die cut with this coordinating die here. So that just lays over and cuts out, and we get bits of white edging with that, so that needs cutting out. I also need to cut out this ornate little cross here, so we'll cross that one out, and then I want my stitched frame. I've forgotten which one it is. I think it's that second largest. No, it's that second largest on that side. No, that's too small. Must be that one then. It is. What a wally. So, and then we're going to cut out Happy Easter as well. So I'm going to see if I can be clever and do this quickly. So move this out. Don't usually die cut on the video, but I think I might. So line that up. I find the magnetic plate really helpful, saves so much time, I find. And then I just want to move that. Always end up just working on this sort of bottom section, and I could just move it. There we go. I've got a heart there that I could take out. There we go, there's those bits. And then I want my bit of Highland Heather. I'm going to do a happy, an Easter, and my cross. I'm going to put my cross on a bit of an angle because it does go through a little bit better that way. And there we go. Yep. And as I thought, they'd be stuck. There we are, that's that done. So now we've got all the bits to make the card. Did something wrong there. What did I do? That bit just needs to come off. There, that's it. Move them off, get me pokey tool. So minimal stamping in this, it's just this little bit that I stamped. Get rid of the insides on my words. I was just double checking there, I was actually filming. There we go. And then I'm just going to remind myself of what I did. So to make that pop, I'm taking a Stampin' Write marker and I'm just going to go around the edges with the Stampin' Write marker to give it a little subtle bit of colour. So it just pops a little bit, not massive. Trying to do a little bit more clean and simple. Oh, and this is the danger when you do this, lapse of concentration, and you do end up going over it a bit, but I'm not going to worry at all about that. So on this, every time I pick something up from the corner there, loads of other stuff come in. So this is just going to have that round and that's going to go on there like so. And the happy, I've just seen it in the eye. We'll get rid, and then get our card blank. So we're going to do, oh, and I've got the, oh no, it's come out now, so the A. So we're going to do that in there. So, bit of Tombow. So when we're happy with this, to how we want it, I'll just put a little dab under there, so it will stick. and then a little dab across there, and a little bit up there, like so, and then we can just put it on the back, and then that should hold down very nicely. On here, and I'm kind of lining up the cross with the top and the bottom of this so that I know it's in the middle, and I don't mind the foliage going over the side as it is indeed there as well. I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. And I'm going to have that in place before I stick the sentiment on, so that I know where it is. Curtain's getting in the way there. Oh, I don't know if you can hear the wind whistling. I don't know when it's going to end. My other half drove through snow today on his way to work. Because he works in York, which is about 30 miles up the road, and so it was snowing. I've got friends that live there, and they built a tiny snowman with their daughter on the way to work. Quite cute. She had not quite enough snow, and it'll all be gone by the time she gets home from school. So they built a quick little snowman on the way to school. There we go, we'll do the appy. So it did take Ed an extra hour to get to work, which I said wasn't bad really for snow, to just add an hour. But we don't cope with snow very well in this country. I know other countries have it all the time. They must laugh at us. But everything grinds to a halt. Traffic's a nightmare, and nobody can cope. Oops. Thanks for that, Jez. Oh, I know a little bit of glue I need to mop up. And that's that. So that's me two versions. My nice little purpley one. And there's my pineapple punch one. So yeah, and I have actually just, I'm doing these back to back, these videos, but you won't see them, they'll be weeks apart. But there's the other one I did as well. So there we go, hope you like that. I will, in the blog post, it should be linked down below, there may or may not be something coming up there. It wasn't working the last time I did it. And I will link to the original blog hop as well, just in case you missed it, and go and see what everybody else has done for Easter. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and go and explore some more. Okay, see you again soon. Bye.